Well, the Three Graces are three trees that you can see offshore, not far from Maputo up the coast. And, well, I call them the Three Graces anyway, after in homage to Luther Gerlach, the big cameraman. And they are very hardy trees. I'm not sure exactly what type of tree they are, but they sit on a sandbank about 300 meters offshore, and they get inundated every time the tide comes in, but they're still standing. And it'll involve a bit of a trudge across the sand, which is usually a bit further than I'm prepared to walk with all this kit, but anyway, it's worth it in this case. So when we pitched up, the weather was fantastic. The tide was about as far out as it could possibly be, and out came all the shellfish pickers who were looking for clams. And you have all these women, there's an army of women across these sand flats picking these shellfish. And every day they're back-breaking work digging up the shellfish. So you might get a few of those in the background anyway. So I've decided I'm going to try this portrait lens. It's a Dallmeyer 3A, and this one dates from the serial number 1863. In its day, it was the best portrait lens on the market. Dallmeyer was a maker in London. He trained under Ross, the great London maker. And in fact, he married Ross's daughter and went off and set up his own company. So I don't know what Ross made of that, but there's a lot of people in the clothing world would give their back teeth or sell their grandmother to get their hands on one of these. It's not a great landscape lens, but in this case we're really taking a portrait of these trees. There's not much else around the environment. The background's pretty much sand and sea. The first time I've tried this lens for calotype. I'm used to using landscape lenses, much smaller apertures with exposure times that can be up to an hour. And so it's quite nice to use a fast lens. I don't trust it actually. The idea of doing a calotype exposure of 20 seconds is not what I'm used to. I love these trees. They're just sitting there offshore, and every time you drive past they catch your eye. You don't know how long they're going to last. At one time that whole part of the coast must have been covered in these trees, and you can see where they've cut them back. So these three stand there, defiantly,